G'day reefers, I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Thanks for watching Gallery Aquatica TV. Over the last 25 years I've worked with a heap of different types of fish at aquarium stores and at my clients' tanks. Today you're going to see the only fish that truly scares me. So this guy's name is Chompa. Chompa is a Queensland groper, and Queensland gropers are one of the biggest fish in the ocean. They can get up to 9 feet long and up to 400 kilos, so absolutely huge. Now this guy has come to this tank because he was actually saved by the client, taken home from a restaurant where he was going to be the main course for dinner, but instead he was saved and put in this tank. Now you can see that he is actually quite large for the tank, and in the near future we're actually going to have to move him into a bigger tank because he's almost outgrown this one. But he's a beautiful fish, and whilst he does look quite friendly, it is important that we're very careful when we clean the tank because he does get a bit aggressive. So we'll show you how we do service on this tank, clean the algae, the filter and everything, but we'll show you how we do it without losing any fingers. So we're down at the sump underneath Chompa, and this of course is the easy and the safe part of cleaning this system. You can see that the water level is very low, and so we're going to have to top up the tank. We'll do service on the protein skimmer. We'll clean out the mechanical filtration at the back of the tank. We'll just give it a bit of a clean out, and then we'll go up to the top tank and we'll clean the algae with Chompa. So I tend to be quite thorough with cleaning the sump of this tank, and it's mainly because I procrastinate because I'm always fearful of putting my hand up the top. So I really spend a lot of time getting this all right. So the easiest part about this job is doing the algae. We just use a magnet cleaner, so the flipper, which means we don't have to put our hand in the tank. However, I do have to siphon out this algae. So I'll have to use a siphon to suck that out. I'll have to put my hand in the tank, and Chompa has this habit of creating the aquascape that he likes. So he moves the sand around, and you can see it's piled right up into the back corner. It's like crazy how much he has changed the scape of here. He's even created a cave that he can swim through down in here, and that's where he's sitting at the moment. I think he's trying to lull me into a false sense of security so that when I do put my hand in there he'll come out and get me. But anyway, I'm going to do a bit of a gravel vac, so I'll have to use the gravel siphon and my hand will be right into the tank, and that's what I'm most scared about. So unfortunately I've hit a patch of algae that hasn't been able to be cleaned by the flipper. So I'm going to use my razor. Hopefully he doesn't come out whilst I've got the razor in my hand, because it could be dangerous for him or me. Hopefully he'll just stay in his cave like that. That'll make it easier. Okay. So I always keep one eye on Chompa when I'm doing this sort of thing. Okay, so now I'll siphon out this algae. We've kind of let the caloropra grow in this tank. It's a little bit overtaken, but at the same time, it provides a natural look, and Chompa is the star of this tank, so it doesn't matter too much that we've got the caloropra in here. think I got a little bit too close to Chompa's cave. So he's come out and had a go at me, and this is exactly why you can see I'm so scared of this fish. I thought that he was just laying in his cave and he wasn't even looking at me, but then he comes out and he hit me like that. So that was very close. So now I have to be all the more careful when I'm gravel vacuuming, and so I'm going to go on the opposite side to where he is, and hopefully he'll stay over there and I'll be okay. Okay, so pretty much done all the gravel vacuuming on this side of the tank. Chompa's just been sitting over here like a good boy. So I'm just going to try and see if he'll go over the other side and away from where I am. Come on. All right. So he's a pretty good boy. He's not going to attack me this time, is he? No. So you can see him watching me, but as long as I keep one eye on him, I won't have a problem, although I've got algae here. Quite incredible how much sand he's moved. The last time I was here, when I did a gravel vac, I flattened it all out, and now there's these two massive mountains. But I actually think he's done a good job with the Aquascape. Alright, so back on the other side, mate. Okay. Just see if I can get in his cave. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm just going to do the algae on this panel and then I'm getting out of this tank. I'm like a nervous wreck when I'm cleaning this tank. It's crazy. So that went pretty well. I've still got all my fingers. Now we just have to do the water change. Good boy. So I'm going to put the candy cane in on the left hand side of the tank. Hopefully he stays over here, and so we won't have any problems with him trying to attack the candy cane. Okay, that's good. I want him in his cave so that when I start to refill the water, he stays there and doesn't come out and do anything crazy. So we're going to use the same hose for the draining as well as refilling. So straight onto the pump like so, open up the valve, and then we'll go inside and turn it on. No more hand in the tank. All right, that's it. No more. Sometimes you have to leave some bits of algae undone. Some things that I would normally do, like loose Corella morphs, I'd normally put them somewhere safe, or just prune back some of this caulerpa, but I was going to leave it because that time was too close. So I keep saying I'm not going to put my hand in the tank, but this is definitely the last time, because I've just seen one bit of algae right in the middle. Anyway, stay over there. Okay. So anyway, this is Chompa, and like I said, this is the one tank that I am literally scared to put my hand in. He's a beautiful fish, and he has outgrown this tank. We're well aware he will be moved into a bigger tank in the near future, and so hopefully we'll show you the move of Chompa from his 4-foot tank into his massive tank, which is being built at the moment. Because it's going to be fun catching this fish out, I think we'll have to have a net made especially for him so he doesn't tear it to shreds. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Gallery Aquatica TV, and you've enjoyed meeting Chompa. But that's it for today, and I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Happy reefing. So that's our video for today. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe as well. We'll be putting out videos every week showing a new tank with new products. There's going to be lots in all the videos. I'm Cam the Fish Guy, and keep on reefing.